Check the socks, guys. I want to start off this show on an appropriate manner by showcasing that I have the coolest socks on, and these are the Sports Wrap in the Mix socks. If you guys didn't see them now, you guys should look again, but these are really cool socks. I was told behind the scenes they are called compression socks. They compress your feet. You use them for sports. You use them for cycling, playing rugby, playing football. But I'm not doing any of those, and I'm still wearing them because they feel nice and they feel good. But yeah, you guys can get them online. My tickets at my.na. That's where you can get yourself a pair of these. If you want to look as cool as we do, it's just $170 for a pair at tickets.my.na. That's where you get them, guys. Sorry for the mispronunciation at Thursday. And I'm joined by none other than the man himself, Jesse Jackson Karaitha. Jesse, how are you doing for today?
Well, I'm great. I also have the socks on. It's just that the viewers will not be able to see. They feel good. Yeah, they make me feel like I can walk on water.
Jesse Jackson, you're a man of football. You've been playing football for a while. Maybe you just lift up your legs so we just see what's going on there, guys.
And I don't want to fall over, but
okay,
yeah.
I'll hold you. But you guys can see the
That's it. I'm not a martial artist, man.
Official shoes with the socks. You can rock these socks with anything. Techies, official shoes like you see here. We'll see what Enzo has going on with him. But yeah, Jesse, do you perhaps know what we have on our menu for today?
Well, I'm not sure, but...
You don't know so?
Yeah.
Okay, but what does this give you? What vibes do you get from this?
Bread.
Well, guys, we do have chicken samosas on this one with a dip of sweet chili. Michelle again giving us a snack to keep us rejuvenated for this wonderful episode. But we'll be back shortly, so you guys should make sure to stay tuned.
The Champions League, we've got the favourites. And if they're on song, well, they'll give us a bit of everything to enjoy. Burst of taste, and the pressure's on here. It's a red card. Vinicius Junior! Oh my goodness! There works his face well. Lewandowski! Oh, magnificent! Mbappe! That is a stunner! Haaland! What a finish! Coming onto it now to shoot! Champions of Europe finally!
The 2023-24 UEFA Champions League. Be moved with every game live on SuperSport. Upgrade to Compact Plus.
Yes, like I did say, we are having a wonderful episode. Well, for this one, the game that we are looking forward to the most this weekend has to be the fact that Manchester United take on Liverpool on Saturday. That's definitely a big game that's set for Saturday, but we'll be talking more about that. You guys are probably wondering who I'm joined by, but it's a familiar face. It's someone that we all know. But young man, please give us an introduction.
Okay, my name is Terence, but most of the football guys, they call me Lotta. My surname is Mukasa. So I used to play for Ramblers, started at the age of 9 until last year after our first bounce back league where we lost to Blue Boys. So I decided to join Former Citizens. They were recently relegated from Premier League. I mean, everyone would actually ask me why I joined the team, but it's because they recently appointed a good coach of whom I know. I've been playing social league with him and all that. So I trust in his philosophy, and looking at it, I mean, we are fifth on the log.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad it's not a bad thing.
Not too bad.
And looking at it, Ramblers is third from the bottom. So it was a good move.
It's a good switch for you.
Yeah.
Okay, we will be talking more about the football side of things in your career with Enzo, because Enzo will kill me if I jump onto that platform. But yeah, just to reflect on last weekend, to speak about the newspaper cup that happened in Khobabes. You were the man, you were there, you were doing the interviews, you were interacting with the players and stuff. Yeah, just tell us, how was the vibe, how was the atmosphere, and yeah, give a few mention to the winners that we had in the competition.
Just to reflect back on the Namibian, on the Nedbank Newspaper Newspaper Cup, I only went there for the goalkeepers. I mean, I'm a goalkeeper, so I went there to go scout for goalkeepers.
Yeah.
But I mean, looking at the Shikoto goalkeeper, Hensley, his father also played football. He's a brilliant goalkeeper, very tall. He has good flexibility. Brilliant. And then going back to Omaheke region as well, they have a good goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I mean, Omaheke is known for producing goalkeepers. Same as Kamaya and Dandisiro as well, Brave Warriors goalkeeper. Brilliant. So I only went there to go watch the goalkeepers. No one else. Yeah.
Jesse?
Well, I think it was a good competition overall, despite the archibachis that were there, but it was a perfect occasion for scouts and for the national team scouts to bring up the players. And as he mentioned, the goalkeeper with the surname Jenge, which is a familiar surname, although the father was an upfield player forward, I think he has great potential and destined for greatness. So I would say that a lot of players could be scouted from this competition, and big ups to the Msati region.
Okay, and as we all know, it's a competition that's been ongoing for a long, long time. I mean, now the Comas regional team won the netball competition for the third time in a row. We had Musati were now the new champions for this year, defeating the Kapango region, that is. But we'll be talking more about the Newspaper Cup and checking interviews after we get breaking with you and Enzo for you to let us know what's happening in the kitchen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing it a bit differently for this episode, as Terence is our guest and is also our Briar. So we'll be seeing him on that side of the field.
We've always had the bravery to stand up for what is Namibian. From protecting our homes to fighting injustices, we still celebrate what it means to us and raise a glass to those who show their bravery. No matter how they take on the world, with all this potential in the land of the brave, what will you do to make this Namibia your Namibia?
Yes, Terence, you are on double duty today. It's the first of its kind to have, a guest and a Briar. Welcome to the show once again. And here, please tell us, what are we having in the kitchen? What are you making for us?
Well, what we have in the kitchen today is a traditional Sunday plate.
Okay.
I mean, when you just come back from church, you would want to sit at home and just have a good family time. Mm-hmm. So we have some mutton beef with cheese sausage. Mm-hmm. And then on the side, we have some potato salad and just some cheese as well and lemon as well. So, yeah.
You seem very well versed in terms of you talking about the meat and all these kinds of food. So tell us, what do you cook on a regular basis?
Only on Sundays.
Only on Sundays.
After the matches.
Why only on Sundays?
You're tired, you don't want to cook, and everybody doesn't want to go home. So straight from the field, you find a spot where you can sit, and then you have a braai as a team you enjoy, and then you go home.
Oh, nice. So, but at home, you only cook on Sundays?
No. I hardly cook at home.
You hardly cook at home?
Hardly cook.
So tell me, what's your favorite meal?
My favorite meal, I would say spaghetti bolognese. It's easy to make. It's very easy to make.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm always out there training.
Training, yeah.
You come back home in the night, you don't have time to cook.
Yeah.
So
you spoke about training. Tell us, is there a specific diet that you follow as being a soccer player, or you just eat whatever you eat?
No, you can eat whatever you eat, and you can also drink stuff that you're not supposed to drink, like Coke, for instance. You can't drink Coke. And then with eating, it depends on how you eat. You can't eat junk food.
Or you can eat junk food.
You can eat just a little bit of it, but you can't eat junk food. I mean, you'll gain weight. You won't be able to run.
Yes, of course.
So
yeah. So Terence, tell us. I understand you are a goalkeeper, and I overheard you telling Brian that you went to the Nedbank Newspaper Newspaper Cup just to scout for goalkeepers. So I want to ask you this question before we quickly go for a break. Why did you choose to become a goalkeeper and not a soccer player?
Funny story.
So you're actually saying you'll answer after this?
Yes, I'll answer after this.
Awesome, guys. So of course we are going for Short Corner with Otis. Please do stay tuned.
Hello footy fans. Tap Marine Namibia Premier League soccer action returns this weekend with Blue Waters having to navigate their way past two very tricky opponents away from home. The coastal side takes on Orlando Pirates on Saturday at Now Ape Stadium and then face the log leaders and defending champions African Stars on Sunday at the Independence Stadium in Windhoek. Wins are a must for the beautiful birds, who is not enjoying the best of flights and form of late. The coastal side is currently placed 10th after 25 matches and recorded 9 wins, 8 draws and 8 losses, and would want to bring some joy for their die-hard supporters. Pirates have all to play for, being placed 14th on the log with 21 points, while African Stars are the pace setters with 53 points and leads the race with a single point over Ongos, who are breathing down their neck in second place on 52 points. Tigers defeated Blue Waters with 2-0, and the coastal side defeated Civics with 2-1 in their last home games for the season in Walvis Bay. Pirates held Ishoka Chula Chula to a 1-all draw, while Mighty Gunners fired a single shot past African Stars for a 1-0 victory. This means that Stars will be out to make amends. Following a 3-week break, Southern Stream First Division action returns this weekend with Blue Boys set to host back-to-back matches at Mondesa Stadium. Blue Boys will host Try Again on Saturday and Oranje Mund on Sunday. The Saturday match will kick off at 3 o'clock and the Sunday match at 10 o'clock. The Blue Boys chairperson Elton Katongolo voiced his support for the team and urged the players to give their all and demonstrate their title contending capabilities to themselves and the community of Swakopmund. He also extended a warm invitation to the community to pack Mondesa Field to full capacity this weekend in support of the boys in Blue's hunt for points. According to the Southern Stream First Division table, Namibia Correctional Service amassed 26 points from 11 games and sits in pole position. Blue Boys is placed second with 25 points from 11 games. 11 Arrows will host Oranje Mund on Saturday at the Mondesa Stadium and Try Again on Sunday at the Jan Wilkins Stadium in Walvis Bay. 11 Arrows is placed third on the log with 21 points from 11 matches. There is really a lot to play for.
Oh, that's wonderful! And that is what champions do!
It feels good to football with GoTV.
Works the space well and scores!
Nobody but GoTV gives you all the games of La Liga and the DStv Premiership.
This is extraordinary! Oh.
The Premier League and UEFA games that matter, and the world's favorite cup competitions. Get your Go Coder with 1 month of Super for only $799 to enjoy the football Vuma. GoTV. Love it.
Okay, well, like I did say earlier, we do have a few interviews that we can play that we did see from a wonderful event, which is the Nedbank Newspaper Cup that took place in the Easter weekend. So we do have Isa Kamata who speaks on the event, so you guys should stay tuned for that.
Good afternoon. It's Saturday, the 30th of March, day 2 of the Nedbank Namibia Newspaper Cup, the 22nd edition in Khobabas, Omaege. It's been very exciting so far. Minimal incidents in terms of injuries and other disturbances. On the pitches and on the courts, things have been going fairly well. We are at the stage where we are determining the semi-final of both courts, netball and football. From a football perspective, the defending champion looks like they are out of the race at this point. Kavango West, that is. You have Oshikoto, Omusati, Omaheke, fourth region, Kavango East, that are now likely to be the semi-finalists at this point. And that is really the trend of the tournament. The previous year in Oshana, it is Zambezi for the first time that won the tournament. Last it was Kavango West as a new region that won it. This year we'll have a different winner, most possibly. And the reason for that, from my perspective, is look, when people come here to the tournament, they lose badly or they lose whichever way. They go back and reinforce, they go and study their opponent, they do some analysis, some research, and then they come back strong. That's why you'll always see a different winner at every other tournament of the Namibian Newspaper Cup. So, and that is really, it augurs well for the tournament, that it is not your dominant region that always comes.
Okay, Coach, congratulations on the win. Finals you ended. Please just take us through your match.
Yes, it was a good game, tough. repeat of 2015. Yeah, against Oshkoto, it's always a difficult game, but we managed to go through. For my boys, it worked well with what we played, not to allow them to play their normal football. Even at the beginning, we were a bit shaky, but we managed to pick our games up. So, congrats to me, congrats to the region, congrats to the boys.
Okay, what can we expect in the next match?
We are going to sit first and then check the semi, the game that is going on now, and then we will see. I know I watched Tomaheke all their games, I watched Havango all their games, so I know what I'm expected from them. So for me, it's just a bit of change here and there, and then I'll see. So tomorrow we will see. We might or we might not. So I'm giving that in the hands of God.
Okay, are we going to keep the same game approach, or are we going to change a few players?
And the approach of the game depends on the opponent. Not necessarily that I can come with my plan from Msati region and bring it here. So that's why I'm saying we are going to watch this game and see what plan are we going to do here.
And just like that, he tells us how important it is to make sure that we do have people participating in cups such as the Nedbank Newspaper Cup. But yeah, what are your thoughts on the fact that Nedbank makes sure to be involved in such an event, and how important is it for us to make sure we host an event of this magnitude?
I mean, it's not the first time that Nedbank is actually coming on board with this tournament. I remember 2017 in Swakop, they were also part of it. But looking at it, with a few of the players that I interviewed, they all said on the significance on development, player development. Some of these guys are from the Oshana region where you don't see tournaments of such magnitude taking place. So this platform is given to these guys to actually showcase their talent. So we would say that Nedbank's investment is actually worth it in terms of player development.
Very, very well said. Jesse, on your thoughts?
Well, it is indeed very important and crucial in terms of development as far as the national teams are concerned. And there's no better place to start than a regional competition which has these youngsters, and mind you, it is netball and football, and not just football only. So for Nedbank, that has been involved in things like cycling and many other competitions, to come on board and support football and netball as well, just speaks volume of how important this corporates are to sports in the country, just due to the fact that now at least a few players from this competition will be able to represent their nation in the future or in the near future, and probably could yield positive results. So I think it is just important to laud Nedbank Namibia for what they have done, and not to forget the Namibian that has been hosting this competition for the number of years. It has been a very important competition.
Yeah. Okay, as we're moving on from the Newspaper Cup, that was wonderful, that was fantastic. But looking on to things that are coming now, this is me speaking about the Namibia national futsal team, the Brave Five, that are getting ready for the futsal competition taking place in Morocco. You were at the event that NFA hosted earlier during the week. Just let us know what happened there and how's the team looking with preparations.
Well, it was an announcement of the team and the whole staff that will be traveling, a delegation of close to 24 people that will be leaving, that is to Morocco. You could see the hype, everyone is happy. The coach ran, Jago, very positive. They have been camping to avoid any other distractions for the players before they board the plane to Morocco. I understand they're also going to have at least 2 friendly matches with professional teams up there in Morocco before the competition kicks off. Speaking to the captain, he was also very, very confident and happy due to the fact that the team is not facing any injuries, no concerns. Mentally, they are at a place where they need to be, and physically, they are also at a place that they need to be. Tactically, also, the coach mentioned that they are also at a place where they need to be. So it is indeed important for them to go into this competition. It will be the first time. We don't know what is in front, but we know that it's not going to be easy. But there is a possibility that they can qualify to the World Cup. There's a possibility that these players can be scouted into professional leagues, futsal leagues upstairs. So I think it's all positives.
Okay, well, it's a big competition. I mean, with the futsal team, we all wrote them off against the Tanzania game that we saw take place. But you are part of that team. You are involved in futsal, that I know very much. But just tell us, what are your thoughts on the team that's going for Morocco?
I would say the team is well prepared for that tournament, even though we are inexperienced in terms of futsal AFCON. I feel like the team is well prepared. I mean, if you look at the training that they've been doing a lot of fitness training with our sports scientist, Terence Smith. So I would say they are in a good mental health, mental state, and fitness-wise, I mean, they're good. We are good for it.
Okay, well, we'll talk more about that. I think you need to make your way to the kitchen because I see a lot of smoke. And Enzo, I do not trust to handle the kitchen alone. So please do make sure to help Enzo out. So you guys should stay tuned as we get to Enzo them.
Well, Terence, I just learned that you are also part of the futsal industry. And
Yes.
Tell me, you are a goalkeeper, and then, but on the normal field, you are not in the field. But
Yes.
in futsal, you are inside the field. Tell me about that. How did it come about?
You know, in this modern day age, teams want goalkeepers that can play with the foot and also good handling with the hands.
Okay.
So as we see, Manchester United's Onana,
Yeah.
where does he play? He plays there.
Yeah.
Not in his box, but he's always out. He's more like a sweeper keeper. So you need to be involved with the team play just to push everyone front.
Okay.
So in terms of futsal, I play defense and midfield.
Okay.
But that's because at a young age, I started off as an infield player.
Oh.
But I schooled at Emma Ogenot, where there was a lot of talent. Some guys were better than me, so
Yeah.
I had to go back in the post. I had to go and search because I can't let it go.
Yeah.
I can't let it go. I love the sport. So that's how I ended up at Ramblers, and that's where the goalkeeper journey started.
So tell me one fun fact about yourself.
Fun fact about myself.
You know, something that only us in the mix should know.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
Fun fact. Yo.
Got you thinking, yeah?
It has me thinking. It has me thinking. It has me thinking. But I would say I do play cricket as well. So people don't know.
You see, that's a fun fact. You do play cricket. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. You just mentioned that you do play cricket. Tell us, and why did you choose to go for the love of football? Growing up as a child, did you ever think that you'd be a futsal player? Did you ever think you'd be, playing for Ramblers? What was your dream like in terms of football and sports?
I would say that I never thought or even expected to play for Ramblers.
Okay.
Ramblers is a big club.
Yeah.
We all know that. And in terms of futsal as well, I didn't know that I would even win the league with
yeah.
Patriots.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. Growing up, I grew up in Katima at first before I came here.
Okay.
So playing football was more of just playing for the fun of it. You
Yeah.
have the love for it. You didn't expect to be one of those guys who have the spotlight now.
Okay.
So I would say that I'd never expected to play for Ramblers. I never expected to be there talking to Colin Benjamin, receiving some advice from him,
Yeah.
doing all those things.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that it's something that I looked forward to, but I do love the sport, yes.
Brilliant, nice. One fun fact about me, I think you should know as my guest. I used to play rugby. Yeah, but of course we have to quickly go for a break, and after that, when we come back, we will have our dish ready. And tell me, do you like your meat well done, rare, medium? How do you like your
It
meat?
should be medium. I
Medium.
mean, it mustn't be dry. You know?
Jesse is going to fight you, my guy.
Why?
Jesse is it's typical Herrero. He likes his meat well done.
Well done.
There shouldn't be any blood.
So he just wants to chew. Nothing else. I mean,
Stay tuned as we come back for more.
We are all seeking connection to each other, to the world, to the spaces we exist in.
Poor sportsmanship right now from the lads. 1.85 for the national record. Here's another chance, and it is a goal from Vindo
Wijs, hij zegt, ja, is er aan neertrekken. Hij bal lijkt mij grond gevat. Ja, hij heeft grond gevat. En dan zien we...
Running that mountain up. Okay, so we will be doing this. More advanced, slightly advanced.
So is jou trolley reg? Want
I love it. I love it. So then
Kickstart our countdown at number 5 with this one.
Op Netwerk TV se Klets Kompas gesels ons nuus van 'n Maandag tot Donderdag. Ons kyk ook na die weer en meer. Stories wat jou raak en stories wat saak maak.
They've made a mistake in denying me bail, and they've made several other mistakes in many other cases.
The channels that teach us something new or reflect our expression. So it goes beyond switching to the right station. It's about choosing the experience that can adorn the present, dressing it with our tastes as we expand our preferences, because what we are actually connecting to is boundless, limitless human energy. And this is the spirit of NTV.
Okay, well, guys, one more time before we do get to the food, just for you guys to take a look at my wonderful, beautiful socks. Cameraman, can you please just show our viewers these are the socks that we do have on in the mix. Cool socks, compressed socks. They feel like they hug your foot, like my foot is being hugged as we speak. Yeah, but on tickets.my.now, that's where you can grab yourself a pair for $170. What are your thoughts on Terence food today? Do you think, what are you expecting?
It's something that has meat.
So
I'm looking forward to it, man. Yeah.
Okay, let's
and
see.
There they come.
Let's see what they have for us.
There they come.
Did you see?
Wow.
I heard you love meat.
Yes.
So
yeah, and he loves his meat. He loves his meat, of course, without any blood. Well done, and that's Jesse for you.
Okay, so guys, Terence, can you just let us know what you have prepared for us here?
I mean, we have beef, of course, with some barbecue spice on, and then yes, you can taste. And then the vors is a cheese vors, ne, Jesse, cheese vors. I don't know if you've eaten that one before.
I don't think so.
We have some lemon on the side and some potato. Yes.
Yeah.
And some potato salad.
Okay, I think I cut up enough pieces for all of us to just
Okay.
get to tasting.
How's the cheese for you,
the
Jesse?
first bite.
No, it's nice.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. Very nice.
Absolutely love it. Lamb is one of the
Softest.
the softest meat you can find.
A lot of flavor, it's really soft, but yeah, love for lamb is amazing. The presentation I like. I didn't taste the borscht.
100%.
10 out of 10.
Let's wrap it up. We need.
Before we do lead and continue this food, quick prediction for Manchester United versus Liverpool on Saturday.
I would say 2-1 in favor of United.
2-1 United. Enzo?
0-0.
How are you going to
I think 1-0.
For who?
United for sure.
This is a United supporter, of course. I'm also one. I'm going to go with Enzo. I'm going to say 1-1 instead of 0-0.
I said 0-0. Okay, 1-1. Cool.
Okay, we'll talk about this next week again. But from us in studio, we'll be seeing you guys again next week, Friday, same time, same place. And remember to get your socks. But from us, it is goodbye.
Bye.
Sharp shoot.